What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Happy Monday. It's your Cyber Grinder back from the cave. What's up? Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We're back at the cave. And let me just turn off my own volume over there. I can hear myself. What's up, Grinder? What's up? How you doing, everybody? Studio Spencer. Function 5 in the house as well. How you doing, guys? Boom! I woke up to... That's Ether, actually. Yeah, Ether is going down heavily as well. It's Monday! New week! New joys! New shit everywhere! Yeah, hang on. This is like the wrong chart. This is like completely wrong. We were looking at something more like blah, blah, blah. Where is it? Boom. Where is it? BTC US dollar. There we go. Dudes. Bitcoin is dead. Buy Gcash. Very, very, very start into the week, guys, with Bitcoin. I woke up today and I was like, what? Thing is, I had a trend line in there and I had an alert in there. I got my order got closed. I got stopped out. But overall, this didn't prevail. You know what I mean? So we take this out. Kind of just about when I thought we're gonna go sideways for a little bit, they decided to sell off big time. We completely broke through the previous resistance here around 8,260, guys. Good eve, yo, Grand Wizard, how are you doing, Gandalf? So we broke right through 8,260. We broke through an old Fibonacci I had in there. I probably should remove that, but I don't even know how far that traces back. I have to check. And then we had like support line down here, which is gone pretty much. Yeah, guys, this doesn't look so promising and so short before the halving. It's not very impressive what's going on here at the moment. I was laughing at Corona having an effect on the markets, but yeah, panic seems to be bigger. People are shifting value and money around all over the place, and apparently it affects Bitcoin more than we thought. We're kind of low for the time we have left to the countdown, to the Bitcoin countdown. Let's see how many days we got left. 60 something, I believe. 65, 67, 62. There we go. 62 days we got left for the halving. That's less than 2 months, guys. But yeah, a lot can happen in 2 months in Bitcoin. If you're still looking to accumulate for the halving, wait for this to bottom out, guys. At the moment, we are buying a little bit, but I don't know if they're done. I mean, if you're really investing, speculating long term, then you might want to get in here. But this is terrible. Or you wait for about a confirmation, a positive trade signal around $8,000, which would be somewhere around here, guys. $8,000 would be a trade signal. Yeah, you want to see something, at least something like this here. The purple line here, 8,000. To get a positive signal, but we're at 7,700, so that's $300 later. So if you want to buy, get in there. Make sure you know where you want to get out. If we go lower, you know, there's nothing wrong with buying as long as you don't lose money too much. You can get in there now, and then if we drop to 7,700 or whatever, you can still, or 7,650, you can still get out of the market and re-enter lower. Everything is sick. We seek in the house as well. The economy, it's pretty bad. Yeah, well, it's affecting the economy, Spencer. But, you know, it's, yeah, Bitcoin is obviously always a bit more resistant, because you have to see the stock markets are based on US dollar, and then you have import, export, you have real world markets tied to it that bring value into the economy and out of the take value out of the economy. So obviously something like import-export or any stocks tied to travel arrangements like airlines and stuff like this, I would imagine that they get hit first, or like the Corona stock, which has been apparently hit as well. I still haven't looked at it because I can't believe it, but people told me Corona has been hit hard because nobody wants to drink Corona. I think we might just see 7,200 here, guys. For the simple fact there is here, going back to the beginning of 2020, we basically hit the low of 2020. So this kind of takes out the last 2 months, this one here. I'll put that in there. Where we slightly went over this, but we're back where we started this year, pretty much. Yeah, not yet, but the 13th of January. And so 6,800 seems almost to be a reality, if not 7,150, somewhere around there. Let's just see, go to the 4 hour here and see what happens. You have insider information on the virus, it's a biological weapon. Well, it's not that insider anymore. It was pretty obvious from the beginning that it comes from a biotech lab. So if it's from a biotech lab, it's obviously for weaponry shite. Yeah, that one has played, that Fibonacci has played out. Boom. We're actually gonna play a different one here now. No, what are you doing? Why are you lagging? Oh, and I was actually playing poker in the background. I guess I'm out. I was trying to catch a Buster host table or a couple of Buster host tables on virtual poker. But yeah, so far I didn't have any luck. I've been playing virtual poker in the background. I wasn't paying attention because we're looking at the chart now and I'm not at a host table. The Buster host table, so to speak. And then the next one is coming on in about 15 minutes. By then we switch over to the poker. So yeah, that biotech laboratory, that was pretty obvious from the beginning. The funny part is, Spencer, that it has the same logo as the Umbrella Corporation. And if you rephrase Corona, you can basically turn it into Raccoon City. So Resident Evil for the win here. Raccoon, Corona, yeah, same logo on the biotech company. Just the only difference is they're not called Umbrella. I have someone in China giving me information. He's being hunted. Wow. Be careful, you might just get hunted yourself there then, because the Chinese government has their spies everywhere. Fuckers are everywhere, so be careful. Yeah, it is. There is 2 C's in Raccoon, but it doesn't change the fact you can still scrap a C and turn it into Corona. So, did you not see that thing? I think I put it on Discord. It's on Discord. And yeah, the conspiracy is strong here. The conspiracy beliefs by the people is very strong. I'm still playing poker in the background. I'm just going all in. Nobody wants to call me here. But yeah, anyway, looking back at Bitcoin here, let me just find my Fibonacci somewhere. I did have a Fibonacci at one point. Yeah, I had Fibonacci there somewhere. Hello? Let me delete my shit. Oh, these advertisements are annoying on TradingView these days. This is quite a lot of advertisement they're putting in now if you don't have a full subscription with them. But yeah, I still love the site, so there's not much we can do about it. Probably the best charting tool around. Yeah, I'm calling 7,700 here, I think. Not even that, even lower. No, it is. Is it? I can't play poker and do this at the same time. Let me just bust out in the background. So lucky with these host tables. So what are you all doing? What have you all done over the weekend? 7,500. Yeah. 7,7. Let's just see here. Why is this locked again? Let's try 7-3, should we? Ooh, I have kings there. Hang on a sec. You finished Altered Carbone? How did you finish Altered Carbone in season 2? I'm still missing some, I think. I'm still missing some episodes. Where did you got wrecked? 7,500 got wrecked. All right. For me, the charts, if you look at the MACD and everything, they're still in a selling mood here. The MACD is still very strong, at least on the 2-hour chart, they're still selling. On the 4-hour, they're definitely still selling. Yeah. And on the 1 hour, Yeah, on the 1 hour they crossed, but I would take that with care. You know, don't fall into. If anybody wants to enter right now, don't fall into bull trap with the trading there. You might see a spike, which then quickly gets pulled down again. So if you're entering, make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you have a stop loss in there where you exit the market, because it's not worth your money, your time. You know what I mean? Ace 5 versus Ace 3, nice. And then you get in lower again, you know, if the market goes the other way. And if it keeps going, if it starts going up, then it's good for you. The good thing is you can always enter the market. You just must be willing to let it go again if it goes lower. And then you take like 2-3% loss, whatever. But if you get in 10% lower and then the trend reverses, that's all good, you know. You can literally enter any market at any time in any direction, as long as you're willing to close your order again and take a small loss. Let's just see, I'm probably out of the sit and go there, and we can focus fully on the stream. Sorry guys, but the games, I've been playing them for a couple of hours and I meant to come on streaming, but like, then I had to do this and I had to go out and do some shopping, and I've been all over the place. They released the whole season. That's weird. Where I'm watching, there is where I'm watching Altered Carbone. There is, I got season 2, episode 8. Is that? Does it only have 8 episodes then? I have only 8 episodes in season 2, and I haven't watched them all, so I don't know if that's only 8. Boo! Scam! Boo scam! Is it not capturing the game again for me? Oh, come on. Okay, we switch back to that in a minute then. This is a mess. This is a mess. So yeah, Altered Carbone, function 5. What's going? It's only 8, so it's the full season. Yeah, I thought it wasn't the full season because I think the first season had 10. Right. Because if I remember right, guys, if I remember correctly, the first one had 8. Had 10. When I started watching, I watched the first couple, and then like on Picard was terrible. I started watching Picard, and then I have to wait a week. Yo, Subadai in the house. So when I saw now Altered Carbone season 2 and it said 8 episodes there, I thought maybe there's still some to come. So I took it easy. I think I'm at episode 5 now. I watched episode 1 through 5 maybe 3 times, guys, because I got confused. I lost the plot somewhere along the line. Seriously, I lost the plot on the line somewhere. And I have a terrible headache today as well. So when I lost the plot, I started over. And I tried to focus the first 2 episodes a little bit. It is different, alright? I'm not gonna say more because Subadai is still watching, I believe. And anybody else who's still watching, I need a new sleeve. Well, in season 2, re-sleeving puts it in a different dimension, huh? If you look at these people who re-sleeve so much, and like, you know, I don't want to spoil anything here. Yeah, don't re-sleeve too much, guys. It's like, it has side effects, kinda, you know. And then also, what was it? It's not just re-sleeving. What was it? I don't want to spoil anything, so I don't want to explain anything to find out what it's called. You know what I mean? Let me think here for a second, so I don't spoil this. It's not re-sleeving. It's like it's the synths, the synthetics. The synthetics, when they go into combat there, they're not re-sleeving. They're getting something else. They get, I don't know, casted, casting. They got like filled into a form, basically. You know what I mean, guys? Those who watched it already, they know what it's called. And yeah, Picard started slowly, but what happened with Picard was, because Picard literally Yeah, because Picard was kind of released on a weekly base, you know what I mean? Why is this so slow, guys? I have to check into something. We're a bit slow here on the browser, to be honest. My browser is lagging. Picard, yeah, slow. So what I did at the beginning, I watched the first 2 episodes of Picard, guys, and then I literally now took a break, you know what I mean, on Picard, and waited for the last couple of episodes to be released, and I plan to, like, you know, have one huge session one day where I watch, or in 2 sessions, watch like the first 5 and then the next 5 or whatever, how many are gonna be released. My favorite episode so far was obviously episode 5, because 7 of 9. she's my favorite as always. So yeah, 7 of 9 being in there, huge thing for me. And I'm absolutely, I feel like 16 again, and I'm completely in love. No, but yeah, and then the rest of the show I want to watch a little bit later. New season of that due soon. Westworld? I never watched Westworld. What's Westworld like? That I never watched. I can look it up in a second for us. Oh, and guys, those who just tuned in, don't forget to get the early bird. Don't forget to get the early bird here. Boom. And I have to restart the poker client to get into the to bring it into the stream, but I'm still in the game. So while we do that, what else is there? What else is new? Besides Corona and Bitcoin being slow on the Monday market. Slow is good. Overkill. But besides Bitcoin being slow and everything being on overkill, what else is new, guys? What else is going on in the world out there? So yeah, what is it about, Mickey? And what should we play today, guys? It's gonna be a crypto game. I leave it up to you. I have a couple here, but it's really what you want to see, what you want to play, what you want to enjoy, or whatever. Obviously, we have some poker there, but I think they only have Buster host games for the next hour or something like this. And like I said, I don't have a lot of luck getting in there. And you guys know, aligning these tables every time, it's kind of pain in the ass getting tables set up. So I don't really on stream. I don't want to play more than 1 tables. To be honest, we split the POC. He goes all in with Ken Star one. So I'm thinking, what else do we have there in terms of crypto games? What I was saying earlier on Discord, guys, Project Genesis now has 24/7 the servers enabled. So you don't have to go on for the playtests anymore. You can literally jump onto Project Genesis anytime you like. And if there is 4 or 5 of us, we have a cool game going. And we just try to take each other's ships down or whatever. So that would be an option. We could, if anybody's up for that, if you guys are up for it, we could play some Project Genesis today. Or what else? Or poker, obviously. Or Gods Unchained. Or Dissolution. Again, we could play that together, Dissolution, if we wanted to. What else can we play? Of our blockchain games. Forgotten Artifacts. I need to start checking out Forgotten Artifacts, but robots built and designed. The customers can live out fantasies, including killing the robots, Western Renaissance France, etc. All play zones for the customers. Oh, doesn't that sound a little bit, Mickey? Doesn't that sound a little bit familiar? Like there used to be a movie, or there is a movie with Bruce Willis. Where he has this fantasy city, blah blah blah, where the people are apparently, they don't have no memory. They're like robots. They're like clones and robots, and they just get their dreams and their memories wiped all the time after they get raped and killed and sliced and diced by all the pervs. What was that? Was it called Vice? I think it was called Vice. That was a pretty good movie. So if that series is a little bit like that, Play songs for the customers. Yeah, it sounds exactly the same. It sounds the same as the Vice movie. If that's the case, I might check it out actually, because I need a new series. I need at least 3 TV shows, because like I said, if some of them get released slow, like Picard or whatever, then I'm stuck for what I want to watch. And I don't really fancy waiting a week or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, what should we play, guys? Let me know. I want to play some. Should we do the poker and see if we can catch one of these tables? Boom, aces versus sevens here, and aces win, obviously. Boom, nice. I'm heads up, so once I'm heads up, I bring that game in. Because I think I have to restart it in a different mode to actually capture it properly. It's not capturing here. I wasn't capturing a second ago. Let's see. Let's see. It's weird that it's not capturing. Oh, there we go. I got it. I got it. Okay, so let's play that game then. And then we see what we do, guys. I'm heads up already, so let's see what happens here. And I turned off sounds earlier on because I was already playing while I was coming online during the intro, stream intro. So there we go. Does the camera appear very dark today, guys? I feel like the camera is darker than usual. That seems bad. Wow, that's bright. It's probably gonna adjust a little bit. Let's see. That's gonna lift out the fantasies. Worth checking out. Yeah, I will definitely check it out, bro. Definitely gonna check that out. Let's see who's paying. Let's see who's paying attention there. 4-3. Yeah, it was a bit dark. It's weird. We have the same light as always. It's not better now, yeah. It seems a bit better. Yo, Function Spencer and Jessica. Jessica, welcome to the stream. How you doing? It's 10, King 8. Boom, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I win with the 8. No, I did. Wow. So instead I've made up my mind, what should we play today, guys? It's really, I want to play a crypto game, obviously. Even I haven't been done any CSC for a while. Should we dive into CSC and see what's happening in the CSC verse? It's been a while that we've played CSC. But yeah, I want something that's more active, that's more, I don't know, you know, more challenging, more action. So I don't know, Project Genesis. Maybe we do a little walk around Project Genesis for those who haven't seen it, because I also need to record a video, another video for Project Genesis, and put that up. So let's see where we're going with today's stream. We're back on cam. 7 deuce, 7 deuce. Let's go all in here. Seven deuce takes it down, pre-flop. No action. No action from the opponent. 7-4 sucks. Oh, I got a 4, wow. Well, we hit the floor. We hit the floor. We hit the 4. Hang on, 4, 5, 7, 8. No. See, ooh, pocket 9s. Let's go. Cool. Oh, ace 3. No ace. No ace. No ace. No straight. Nice. Boom. Doom collation. What? Doom collection, you mean? And Monster Hunter World for my birthday Saturday. That's awesome, Spencer. That's very nice. I was just gonna do something in the background as well. What was that? I was just thinking something here, and then I got sidetracked, as I do. Should we go all in here? That's risky. Boom. That sounds good, yeah. Doom is awesome anyway. So who has Project Genesis then? Subudai, do you have Project Genesis? Or Function? Function is probably at work still. He's a hard grinder work-wise. I have to pay attention when I'm in the big blind and small blind here for a second. I only have 2,640 versus his 3,600, 3,300. We're not that far apart, 1,000 chips. You need to decline today. What's going on, bro? Are you good? I hope you're good, man.
Security authorization accepted.
Thanks for the ice cream. What? Function comes in with the ice cream, man. Let me just play that hand, see if we get a call. No, we don't. Thank you. Here's some ice cream for you. Oh, speaking of Chocolate Jenny. Chocolate Jenny is up for auction on OpenSea, guys. I'll drop you the link in a minute. Our Chocolate Jenny, our Chocolate Jenny, one of its kind, marble card. It's up for auction. Again, any liquidity generated goes into the liquidity pool here for Gcash. But yeah, I put her up for auction early on. So anybody who really wants to have Chocolate Jenny, go get her. Let me just finish my game here. He doesn't have any of this. Let's see. So Mickey, what's your plan at the moment? Accumulation, more accumulating, or are you shorting at the moment? Are you actually trading or leveraged? Are you in there leveraged, or are you actually just gonna buy more and put it into cold storage? You know what I mean? Hodl or trading, one or the other. Sorry, I need to get in my account in the background. I'm back. Probably missed the aces. What did I have? What's up, Subudai? Let us know what's going on with you, man. Let me know. What are you up to? It has to decline today. Wow. Did you get any mail yet, bro? He keeps raising my blinds here. I'm not gonna have that with King Queen. does a call. No raising my blinds, sir. Not like this. King 5, he raises me back with King 5, hits the 5 and the King. Come on, flush, flush, flush. Damn. Ooh, lucky there was the Queen. I didn't even see that. Okay, nice one. And we've won 3,510. GG, Grinder, GG. Won the game there. I just see something here, hang on. There we go. Won a game! No parcel yet. What were muscle pains in every single muscle basically, and a touch of joint aches, but not really wanted to pull the chat down with it. Dude, that's what we're here for. We're all buddies and we're hanging out and everything, man. And I feel sorry for you if you're not feeling well, man. That kind of sucks, and arthritis is probably one of the worst. Bone pains and, like, you know, joints and all that stuff. Oof. We're gonna have to sort you out some CBD oil as well, man. Get some CBD in there and some other stuff. You know what I mean? Dude, I can't imagine having something chronic. Is that chronic? Is that what you call it? Chronic. Well, you know, like migraine, arthritis, and all that stuff. Oof. Something that constantly comes back, I'd go fucking insane. I'd go insane over it, I'll tell you that. It's just what it is. It's maybe just me. Maybe it's just me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I couldn't do this. I'm like a pussy when it comes to pain. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest here. I'm a proper pussy when it comes to pain. Like pains like this, headache and stuff like this. Fuck off with headache. You know what I mean? Serious headache and stuff. I'm like on my couch, just like, oh, I'm gonna die, mama. Nobody loves me. They're gonna make me die today. My head hurts. That's how I feel when I get pains. So yeah, I feel you, bro. Yeah, I know. Like your body, our body is magic, guys. We can get used to a lot of stuff. I'm be surprised sometimes myself. You know, even if it's bad teeth or if it's bad whatever. I mean, your body just switches over. Like, you know, before you have the pain chewing, your body just makes you automatically, one side of your brain just makes you. If you have something, an infection on the right side of your mouth, you automatically kind of bite on the left. Not because you are avoiding it, it's like your brain avoiding it and just chewing on the other side and stuff like this. Yeah, I guess you can get used to a lot of stuff, but it doesn't mean it's cool. You know what I mean? Just because you can get used to it doesn't make it a cool thing, really. If that makes any sense, anyway. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Tanya, the Eva movie, and it was amazing. You and your Tanya, Spencer. You and your Tanya, you love her. You love Tanya, don't you? Don't you? So let's see about Chocolate Jenny there while we wait for that table to fill. So yeah, here we go. Anybody interested? Boom. I actually had my wallet locked up today as well, guys. My wallet completely fucking locked up. Reason being, gas being at stupid price. gas is being like really stupid with me. Well, it was everybody. Now it's down to 5. I think it was at 14 earlier on. And I still need to check if these transactions actually come through. I bought like 2,200, or wanted to buy 2,200 Gcash on Uniswap. That didn't go through for like 2-3 hours. And I wanted to buy some more Gcash obviously today. Yeah, they didn't get through. They're still pending. What? Wow. Wow. Well, it's not only wrapped ether. I don't think it's only wrapped ether. It's, well, bits are in general like this, Subodite. Wrapped ether, this is, we want liquidity. We want Ethereum liquidity in Gcash. So obviously, if the asset bank is bringing in liquidity, it has to be some wrapped ether as well. So yeah, this one is for ether, so we can put ether liquidity into the market. Not, we have enough Gcash. We need to back the Gcash with ether. But yeah, wrapped ether is obviously, you need wrapped ether, but you can convert that. You probably can, I suppose. You can just go there and you go to, I don't know. Maybe you can't. It's on auction. Probably not, because it's running already. If it wasn't running, I said last week on Friday, I said make any bids you want on it. And if something is not listed for sale for a certain currency, then you can bid whatever you want. Because I have that on my other account. I have a dissolution starter pack or beginner's pack or whatever they call them. And I'm getting bits in Ethereum, I'm getting bits in DAI, I'm getting bits in Engine. For the same thingy. But yeah, this is an auction for 1 week, running down, running on Ethereum, bro. And my Ethereum account is locked up. My transaction is from, when is that transaction? And I put like 2.5 gas in there. My transaction is from 1341, which was like basically 6 hours ago. And it's still pending. Dude. This transaction is from 6 hours ago, guys. And it's still fucking pending. I'm gonna try and cancel this and then see if my next one, I have another one stuck. So I'm gonna try and overwrite that one, denounce. With a cancellation actually. Because this was a purchase on Uniswap, so this has auto-expired anyway on Uniswap. It should have had a 15-minute deadline. So let's put some cents in there and try to cancel that transaction here. Here we go. Anyway, Jenny is up there, most exciting. No, I was never ever gonna put that up for Gcash, bro. This is going up for Ethereum, and if somebody really wants it, then put out the Ethereum so we can put that back into the liquidity pool, but no. The whole idea of having the assets bank is not just, you see, Subodai, if I only sell items here on Gcash assets for Gcash, then Gcash assets is never ever gonna create any liquidity to add to the Uniswap pool. Yeah, because Gcash assets has basically 2 million Gcash. But to add liquidity, Gcash assets needs also Ethereum. And that's why we have the Gcash assets bank up there, which is selling in both. Obviously, we have redemption items there. You can redeem with your Gcash, or you can bid anything that's not for sale. You can bid on Gcash on it. And some items on there, they're obviously listed for Ethereum, because that Ethereum goes into the liquidity pool as part of the asset liquidity. Jenny, she's an icon of the show, so it either sells for Ethereum or it doesn't. You know what I mean? But there's plenty of items on there for Gcash at the moment. If you want to spend some Gcash, head over to the assets bank. I'm gonna give you the full link, guys, and then you can redeem Gcash on there. But yeah, Gcash assets also needs to earn Ethereum, and it hasn't really earned anything yet. At least not over the weekend, but then again, I was not here on the weekend either, so it's all good, guys. And the game in the background isn't really starting yet. Let me just check on their Telegram. If the poker card keeps being slow, then we might just play something else, guys. Be right back. See you, babe. See you back. See you back, Subadai. That's super slow. I had something else lined up earlier. I forgot, guys. What was it? For fuck's sake. I forgot. I forgot. Ether does not need any help getting popular. It's time we get something to smoke again, Subodoy. Seriously. I saw we went over this on Friday, just on Friday. AfD. Fuck the AfD in Germany. Is that the right party? Is that the fucking Nazis in Germany? The AfD? Alternative for Germany. Not that. That's the other one. Alternative for Germany is a right-wing, too far-right political party. Well, they can go and get buried right next to fucking Adolf Hitler. Fuck the AfD and fuck everybody who supports the AfD. Seriously. We had our share of Nazi bullshit in Germany in the 40s and in the 30s. We don't need no fucking AfD. Sorry, man. But, yeah, that's the wrong political direction. Absolutely. Absolute wrong direction. We don't need the AfD in Germany. Actually, they on the last election, when they whatever they had in public discussions or whatever, we have the fucking police showing up to protect them because nobody fucking wants them. Because obviously we have a democracy, so each party has a right for their public events and stuff like this. You have a row of police between them and the police, because between the political party and the people, and no other party in Germany has that. No other political party in Germany needs police protection when they have a public event. Yeah, absolute the wrong direction here. He's Indian and he's with the AfD. Well, I don't really know, and really anything that's political like that, Spencer, it's not the place here. That's not the place here. We do crypto here, we do games here. Anything right-wing, political, and all that other political garbage, it's not the place. Sorry, but I'm not having even the slightest of discussion about the alternative for Germany. It's not happening. It's not gonna happen. Sorry. This stuff completely twists me. I grew up in that country. I saw what the Nazis did to the country, to my fellow countrymen, to the Jews and everybody else. It's something we don't need it, and we never need again. And anybody who supports the AfD should have been there in World War II. Maybe they wouldn't. They would think differently now, or they should read a little bit into what happened in World War II. Yeah, I can absolutely not support any right-wing German political party. Absolutely not. Yeah, we don't need this. I'm definitely not going there. Anyway, what's happening with our poker game here? It's not filling, so we're gonna start playing something else. Let me boot up Steam here. Play one now. I'm gonna show you Project Genesis, guys. jump on something else. You know what? I haven't played CC for a while. I think I'm gonna jump on CC for a bit. There's so much to do in CC these days, and I really, the longer I push it off, the more time it's gonna take me to get back into the game, really. So yeah, CC it is. Sorry, Spencer, but yeah, ADF. No. No, no, no. What? Disclosure notice. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Cool. Come on, load me in there. Am I potted? Oh, I'm potted. Interesting. Phew. Where are we here? Soul system.
Docking initiated.
Oh, docking initiated? Really? I know why I'm potted, because I sent that ship to somebody else. Sent the Enterprise back to its rightful owner. Send GFC, GRP. You can now send money to other players as well, GFC and GRP, from one account to the other. That's kind of interesting. This should be interesting in case they do another crate mission. You know what I mean? That's an interesting one here. Wow. Very cool feature. We were waiting for P2P transfer of GFC and GRP. GFC being the token issued by Lucid site, where you can also buy crates and everything, and GRP being the in-game galactic reputation. So that's a cool feature here. Profile, blah blah blah, missions, manufacture, missions, what's new on missions? I still have missions to complete here. Workshop, we don't have one here. Reclaim, we don't have any. Let's get a ship going. see if we have a couple of missions that end in the same station here. Okay, what else is new? Marketplace is down here. Okay. Nice. Asset locator. Ah, that's how you can locate your assets. That's interesting. That's all your assets basically, and you can find out where they are. Interesting, nice. New feature as well. Or newish. Item catalog. Active orders. Don't have active orders, really? They wipe the market. Yo, Subadai is back again. Subadai is back again. I'm gonna try, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this here on windowed mode. Hang on. Hang on. That's good. Just checking something in the background. Just doing something in the background there, hang on. Yeah, loads of stuff, Subadai. I was just looking at that. There's a lot of things. I haven't played for a while, as you know, so let's check that out in a second. But I'm gonna open something on the side as well. I'm gonna have this down here. Yes, loads. I've been following the changelog, man. They introduced a lot of stuff. Loads of balancing, loads of other things. They made adjustments to ships. They got voice in there now for docking animations and stuff like this. There's a lot of stuff in there. That's why I'm just diving in there now as well. Let's take a look. Let me just bring something else in here as well while we're at it. I'm gonna put this over here and bring it into the stream. And do that on the side. Hang on. There we go. I'm gonna catch a hostel, right? Eventually I'm gonna catch one. And get me 0.2 bounty. 0.2 Ethereum bounty on the hosts, and I can't get them. I'm watching their fucking Telegram like crazy. They announced that they're opening up these Buster host tables, and I never get paired with one. I never get seated on one of these tables. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I really want to bust me a host. Please. Or 2 or 3 or many. Like 10 in a day. It's 2 Ethereum. So yeah, we're gonna play that on the side and see how it goes. But Subida, yeah, loads of stuff. So I'm just gonna see what we do. We're gonna have a fly around first. See what we're really doing here. I think they cancelled market and marketplace listings as well because I have a shitload of modules here in my inventory. And I think a lot of those were actually listed previously. So I'm not sure why this is. Yes, the LMGs and all that, you see that? So they should be definitely not as many there. So there's that. We look at that, and this, Bushwhacker. Bushwhacker! This one doesn't have any weaponry, so that will be again. I'm gonna do some transporting here, I think. We're gonna fly around and see if we find some person now. That's what we're gonna do. I usually keep up to date a little bit with the patch notes, but there has been so many in the last couple of weeks. They really rolled out a lot of stuff, and since I haven't been actively playing, it's a bit overwhelming. I have to play this a lot more again, guys. It's nearing completion. It's coming along very nicely. I was just burned out from the game. And I try to keep getting back to it, but then I play something else, and yeah, I'm just enjoying and playing other things more at the moment. But CC ain't going anywhere, you know what I mean? Apparently you can now also, on the side menu here, I don't know how you do that, I think you can rearrange these, you can drop and drag them somehow. The side menu here, but it's not. I think they said something about being able to rearrange the side menu there. Time and time again. Yo, who's that? That must be Butter King.
Target locked.
G3 Angst. Did you hear that?
Target locked.
Target locked.
Target locked.
Sexy. Meow. Choo. So where are we going from here? I gotta go to Proxima first of all, as usual. She sounded evil. Haha. Round and round. Well, not as bad as Jenny when I ask her, Jenny, do you like marijuana?
I'll have to think about that.
You see what I mean? But Jenny, yo Jenny, do you like me?
I like you.
Ah, I like you too. Do you want to get married?
Here is what I found.
No, not what you found. I want your opinion, not your Google search, darling.
Target locked.
Wow. Vodka. What? Vodka ICPP. She sounds upbeat and happy. Let's get back into CSC. I've been missing CSC. Let's get back into CSC. Proxima, I said. Oh, we are in Proxima. Shit. I missed that. I'm already in Proxima. Let's go here. Round and round. Round and round. She sounds upbeat. So, Jenny, tell me. How do you feel about chocolate ice cream? Jenny, do you like chocolate ice cream?
Here is what I found.
Oh, stop being stupid, Jenny. Seriously. Stupid! Hell yeah! Kids are playing. They're playing push and fold again down there on the poker table. He's like, I didn't get onto a host table, now I don't want to play poker. Give me free money or I don't try. You know what I mean? They don't even try to win if there's no host at the table. They just shove their chips in there. Which kind of sucks.
What makes a song cool?
See what I mean? Nah, that would be the Chinese girl, man. The brain freeze.
Docking initiated.
The brain freeze. Classic. Brain freeze. Ha! Where is it? Got it here. How is this for the brain freeze? But obviously you need a brain before you can get the freeze. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. How is that for a brain freeze? Aren't those chip real ether? Not at the moment, no, but they're limited during the beta. So would I. During the beta, your chips are limited. You get 40,000. You got 40,000 when you originally signed up. And to get full benefit of the bankroll builder bonus, which is over, I believe, January, February, December, January, February grind, you couldn't reload. Or you could reload, but you would lose 20,000 chips. You get a free reload of 20,000 chips, but you lose 50% of your bonus. I haven't reloaded yet. I'm at, I started with 40,000. I'm at 62,000 at the moment. We paid that game 63,000. So I made like 50% up on chips. But at the moment, if you bust, and you can get a reload eventually. But you're losing perks. Also the weekly sit and go leaderboard, if you just keep going all in and you bust out eventually, you're not gonna rank in the weekly sit and go leaderboards, you know what I mean. And also the raffle, the end of the week they're raffling the 5e serum, so just donking away 25 sit and goes, you're probably not gonna be in the raffle, you know what I mean. Yeah, no. There is still, if you really want to compete. I mean, they're also bringing in different stakes now. At the moment, the sit and goes, they're only 1,000 buy-in. They're bringing in different stakes, which means the Buster host tables, for example. Wow. For example, moving forward, the Buster host tables are gonna be 2,000 chips buy-in instead of 1,000. Yeah. For your chance to beat them for 0.2 Ethereum. You know what I mean? So they're upping the stakes now a little bit. And also players are meant to get an Ethereum bonus and a VPP bonus, VVP bonus, based on your balance at the end of the beta. So by the end of the beta, the more chips you have, the higher your actual, when they go from the testnet, from the, I believe they're on the Ropeston testnet at the moment, when they go from Ropeston to mainnet, there's so much background noise today, I apologize. And then he stops the bike, he goes like boom, 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 boom. What I was gonna say, when they go from Ropeston to mainnet, then you're gonna get a bonus. They basically they switch their token from the Ropeston testnet to the Ethereum mainnet, and you're gonna get, and that's gonna be real money. So you're gonna get a bonus there as well. Then any Ethereum earned during the beta, you can cash out twice a week. Oh, for fuck's sake! Nobody ever walks anymore. Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything, bro. If you want to sign up for Virtual Poker doesn't cost you anything to play. Absolutely not. It's a beta. I don't know if we have a link in there. Let me just try. There is no referral link either, but yeah, just click the link anyway. Put sugar in his tank. Yeah, the next time I want a pizza, I'm not gonna get any. It's the pizza guy, man. It's the pizza guy. I can't put sugar in his tank. He'd get really upset, and then I have to walk and get my own fucking pizza. That's not how how that works. I actually have to go on some fighting missions, guys, here. We actually have to go fighting here a little bit. You don't really hear the noise. That's weird, because maybe it's the old microphone or when I had different setting on this one, but I know how everybody's going, like always, oh, the pizza guy is back, or this is back. So if you don't hear it anymore, all is good. I thought that still comes out on the other side, actually. You know what I mean? If it doesn't come out, then everything is alright. That's good to know, actually, because I'm always worried how it comes out on your end, you know. And knowing that it doesn't come out with all the noise, that's good. This is my workshop. Here we can see what I can do and not what I can't do. I should actually have my own one here. This one is busy. Somebody's working on that. There's 3,000 fee for using one. Private facilities, that's mine. It's not doing anything. And I have to get familiarize myself with this stuff, guys. This is some shit we broke up already, but as you can see, 9 blueprints, 5 blueprints. So I got like on this one, on the GX C1, I got like a 5% chance to succeed when I craft this at the moment. And like I said, I actually wanted to see if we can dump some stuff on the market. Well, he raised early. Why did you raise early? And see what we actually have there, but I have most stuff in Soul System, and we need to get loaded out for battling really here. I want to see what I have on modules here. Yeah, here's stuff that should be listed on the market really, and it isn't. Stack. They're all in such a rush to go all in, it's amazing. All in, pocket fives. Let's see what happens. These phaser arrays, yeah, that's the stuff that should be on the market, really. Yeah, the music obviously goes over. That's why we usually have music by running as well. I don't really want that and other stuff to come through, guys. So yeah, in general, we're always gonna have some background music of one kind or another. If we were busier at the moment, we could have the song requests going as well. But the thing with the song requests is if you guys don't keep putting song requests in, then eventually it goes quiet and I put something on again, then you want to have a song again, and then it just turns into a mess and I'm busy switching all that stuff around, which doesn't help, obviously. Boom, 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 boom. This game, the break I've taken has been a bad idea, guys. I'm like so lost in what I'm doing. This doesn't even stuck. Who the heck needs 1,500 nickel plates anyway? What? I'm sure I had more shit here, no? Okay, mission-wise, what we got here? Like what? Ooh, pocket kings. Let's min raise this and see what happens. Maybe they think I want to steal the blinds and one of them goes all in. Come on, push me. Shove. Go all in. Push. Push, baby. There we go. Tsang Peng. Thank you. King, queen. Ooh, suited as well. But, oh, flush draw. And he rivers the flush. Bish. Bish. Spencer is back. How you doing, man? That was nasty. That was nasty. But, yeah, when the flush draw came down, I was like, fuck that. Flush draw comes down and you go like, fuck. But on the turn for the river, he had like 14% or something to beat that there. On the river, 14, yeah, 14. I can't remember the exact odds. 14, 15% he had. Let's see quickly if there's another host going up. How to try and bust a host. Ricardo, I know, but I haven't noticed any cancelled hand lately. Good job, VP team. Blah blah blah. How to try and bust a host. Looking at something in the background. You had low power on the iPad. Okay. Son of a bitch. Yeah, but that's how poker goes, man. Odds and outs. Pre-flop, 2 players all in. Him with king queen suited. He's not gonna fold there. Me with pocket kings, I'm definitely not folding, you know what I mean, not pre-flop. He made that call and he turns a flush draw. That's fair enough. You know, there's no reason to tilt over this. Could have been worse. He could have played something stupid like 7 deuce. Is that my ship? Oh, okay. Boom. Looks like a spaceport. Fucking hell. Should I? Nah, I'm fast enough.
Slipstream initiated.
Initiated what? Slipstream. Nice one, darling. They're all Omaha again. Yeah, the next boss, the host, is gonna be all Omaha tables. My damage has been repaired. Which damage? What do you mean damage? Damage where? So the next host on he's playing Omaha. I'm not really an Omaha player, to be honest. So I'm just gonna play another normal game here. Because yeah, I'm not an Omaha player. In poker, play the games you know.
Docking initiated.
Thank you, baby. Sounds like Jenny, no? Did they put our Jenny into the game without asking us? That's bad. Let's go. Stupid colonists. Maybe we should just go mining, guys. Mining, I haven't been mining for a while, and mining is an easy thing to do while playing poker, actually. You know what I mean? Swapping 1,500 for 2,053. Yay, I made 500 GRP. That's good for them. I don't really watch flamenco. There's so much going on in his stream. His stream is so, I don't know. The screen is very cluttered with all these animations and Twitch thingies running around. And because his chat is so active, he has text to speech on his chat, and that thing is just constantly talking, and kind of talks mostly over what he's saying. And people are just like lol, haha, lamo, ruffle, hee, lol, hi, and stuff like this in chat, and that's basically all that comes out there. So yeah, I haven't watched one of his streams in a while, to be honest. Basically because of the text to speech, because it was very annoying. Well, it was annoying for me anyway. I don't think I'm gonna go mining here.
Undocking initiated.
That wasn't my ship, that was an Enterprise right there in my face. 3 players in this system. Who was the other one? That was an Enterprise flashing there. D&D game. Oh nice, very cool.
Quantum jump initiated.
Quantum jump initiated. Could have flown there, but I felt like quantum jumping. So we're just gonna jump there. Pew! Phew! Phew! I have arrived. Might as well have just jumped to the soul system directly, but... Boom. So let's go some mining. Any recommendations where to mine, guys?
Slipstream initiated. Destination reached. Docking initiated.
So what should we do, guys? Mine or combat missions? Yeah, I know. Elite Dangerous. I had Elite Dangerous. I played it. I tested it. It's a very cool game. Elite Dangerous as well. But yeah, since I dived so deep into Crypto Space Commander, if I play another space simulator, then I'm gonna play one or the other. You know what I mean? But Elite Dangerous, I looked at it. Very cool game as well. And yeah, it's huge. This system as well. The systems in Crypto Space Commander, if you want to fly from one, this is a very fast ship, by the way. This is a personal transporter, so we're really, really fast. But if you're in any of the other ships, they're a lot slower, and if you travel from one side of Seoul to the other side, you notice that. You notice it. Let's just see if I need something from here. I don't think so. So we're gonna leave that ship as it is. No personnel, and then we're gonna go here. The Oasis, what's the values of the thing is, the Oasis has 30,000 power. I might have, but I can only put 2 weapons in there, and I don't have a photon cannon. So putting this one to combat is literally impossible with the weapons I have, I think. Unless we put in... Yeah, still 2 weapons was gonna be a bitch. 2 weapons is gonna be a bitch. So from there, what else do I have? The Inferno for combat. Oof. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna go mining, guys. 25 million on the Inferno, and 33 million on this one. There's only 2 hard points. Should we turn the Oasis had only 2 hard points as well, the Inferno. Damn, I'm gonna need another ship. Really? I'm gonna have to buy a ship? Fuck. Because the Enterprise, I couldn't really get it working for combat for me. This is 4 hard points. For mining. This might just work. This might just work for us for mining. Poker is not filling, is it? Everybody's playing Omaha now because there's a host game going. I want a Telegram there for virtual poker, and yeah, 90% of the posts are, when is the next Buster host table? Are you doing another 5 Ethereum raffle? When can we get more money? Literally non-stop. With Oculus Rift, oh, I can imagine that with Oculus Rift, Subudai. Wow. Yeah, that's probably kinky as hell. I've watched Lebowski Man playing Star Citizen. Obviously not with Oculus, or not through an Oculus. He wasn't playing with an Oculus either. But first person and stuff, and that was very, very cool as well. I know Star Citizen, most people don't think much of it anymore. But I think if you just got to the game now, it's different than for those who balked the ships 2 years ago and are still waiting literally for them. Radium, hang on. Using 5,000 of the power already. What? Toko Robis Jebet What? Kovenko, I don't speak that language, man. I'm sorry. How are you doing, Kovenko? Welcome to the stream. But I do not speak that language. Toko Robis Jebet. That sounds like a mix of English and Spanish. I wish I had the Telegram, but you need a phone number and I don't have a cell phone. Yeah, that's the thing with Telegram, I believe. I really don't use it, man. I don't think you're missing anything, Spencer, because I used Telegram years ago, kind of a lot more. But I have to admit, I have to admit that I'm following one server at the moment. There's nothing else on there really I want to follow. Not at this time anyway. So I don't think you're missing anything major there. Unless you're going there for a specific reason, you know what I mean? If there's a group you really want to be part of or whatever, then yeah, you're probably missing something or whatever. But for what I'm using it for and what I need, there's no group on there I'm really, really interested in, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a very average setup, guys. Shit. I can't even mine with this ship. Damn. Let me just try something else here. That's better. Share goes. Share goes. Where's all my shields at? Fuck's sake. Guys, you know what? I had a shitload of them on the Enterprise and I sent that back, and the mods I had on the Enterprise there now in Random Station X, wherever the Enterprise was when I sent it back to its owner. The mods are not where they are meant to be. I don't want to recall assets right now, because I have mods for sale in Proxima, I have mods for sale or stuff stashed in Soul System, and I have stuff stashed somewhere else. And if I make an asset, if I do an asset recall, then they all come back. I'm gonna have to go to the website and find my shields on there. In the meantime, we try and just be cheap here. We're just gonna go really, really cheap here. And we're gonna go with the devil shields and try to get away with it. How does that sound? Wow, I got 3000 shield. Hell yeah! But I have a cloak. Let's see how we're doing with this. This is gonna be hilarious. Let's go into some mining. And poker, hello? Can I get a fucking game, please? And mission-wise, no mission. Let's go and mine some. And I gotta switch on the laptop. Let me put on some water for the coffee as well. I'll be right back, guys.
Undocking initiated. Slipstream initiated.
You forget the pleasure that you got from me. You will be the erasure.
Alright, I'm back. Coffee's gonna take a minute to make. English chat, please. He told you to have off, basically. Oh, he did. That's alright, I don't speak that language, so I'm not offended. I don't get very much offended by randoms anyway. I think to get offended by somebody, you first need to value their opinion. And if somebody comes into your house and goes like, you suck, and you don't even know that person, you can barely get offended because, yeah, you don't know that person and his opinion literally doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So it's all good. I don't mind. It's the same if when the bot comes in and goes like, do you want to be famous? I'm going like, what do you mean famous? I'm Satoshi.
Resources detected.
Resources detected. Show me. Boom. Boom. Nice. There's some real resources in here actually.
Target locked.
But the mining beams are like 100 GU.
Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Power overload.
Yeah, but all of it comes from Twitch always. Yeah, oh, power overload, really? How did I manage that? Let's try this again. With a little bit less power then.
Target locked. Target locked.
Oh, come on, I can't go 150% with 4 beams with that ship, really? Ah, I didn't add an apothesis. Damn, noob.
Target locked.
Stupid noob. Yeah, I need to add an apothesis to this, obviously. Okay, we got 3 beams running.
Target locked.
But to go 150%, I'm gonna have to go, I need to put in an apothesis, I completely forgot. Noob, complete noob. There you go, so he was right there. He came in, he knew straight away. Kofinko 123, awesome username. He knew Wow, just earned 3 cents there. Hell yeah. He knew I suck. You see what I mean? Now I have to switch them off in between. Boom boom.
No resources detected. No resources detected.
But I like this over there now. You see the green numbers here in chat. I don't know if you can read that, guys. The green numbers in chat, that's the Gale. The Gale is the AI in-game that accumulates all the prices from OpenSea and in-game market and calculates the average market value these resources are being traded in, or what they're worth if you want to craft something else out of it. And it shows you like your earnings. The AI is rather new. It's still like, you know, learning and adopting to the market dynamics and stuff like this. But eventually this is going to give you a very good idea why you're mining. What's the US dollar value compared to it on the market? The last beam was 10 cents. The beams before were like 3 cents, 7 cents, 2 cents, 4 cents. Obviously that's unrefined ore. But yeah, it's a cool thing to see actually.
Destination reached.
If we're gonna be able to buy different AIs for our ships, you mean like what? Like different voices? I think that should be possible for a male voice and all that stuff you can put in there. Now I might just bring back some of the sound effects I have, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think they should do that. Maybe it's an idea, maybe it comes down the line because just one female voice, they just have to use a different computer voice for the male, and then obviously to the woman or to the male, just add a different pitch. Or even just give you a slider to pitch the voice, so you can make her sound lighter, darker, you know what I mean? And same if you have a male voice in there. I think in Armed Assault you have a pitcher. And there is like 10 sets of voices, but each of these voices has like the pitcher, the pitch, and another setting. And depending on how you slide it around, the automated in-game AI, the voices sound all different and stuff like this. It's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Why am I here at the gate? And what's happening to my poker game? 3 players. I'm just gonna register to a new one in a second. And now my map's not loading. Dude!
Slipstream initiated.
That's a good question. I was wondering that earlier on, but I didn't want to be that person, that direct. Yeah, tell us, Spencer, why don't you have a phone?
Destination reached.
Seven different AI voices. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And that's why I wanted to go later on. We play some Project Genesis as well, not because of the computer voices or whatever, but they changed a lot of stuff as well, guys. And Project Genesis now, the servers are online 24/7. If you sign up for the beta, you can actually play the game anytime you like with your friends or whatever, or on the weekends when they have an event going or whatever. And you only need like 4 people to have it going. Well, you need 2 people to have a session going. So you take on each other. You can PvP against each other. But 4 people, whatever, is like, I think, the minimum to have some proper fun there. But there is different characters now. There's different weapons. There you can, when you look at the loading bay, there's different slips, different hangars. So you can literally own a ship on every hangar and have a different AI character on it, the hacker or the tank or whatever else you want. Give it different weapons and stuff, and while you're then in-game, when you respawn, you can select from your created ship and captain or ship and character combinations. Switch ship, switch character, get back into the game. They changed the boarding animation as well. They changed some of the HUD elements. So we're definitely diving into that later and check it out as well, because it's kind of cool. If we end up in a session on our own, I'm probably going to record it. If we get into a session on our own, I'm just going to walk around a little bit and give it a quick recording and push that to library, because I think it's a cool game and needs more gamers, needs more players. Definitely. How did I forget to put in an apothesis? Why you stupid German guy? Why you suck, German guy? Boom. And that's what I had to come back for. But yeah, we found some pirate there, some iron obviously. Yeah, you said so, Spencer. But it's kinda, you know, it's not for me to say, dude. But like, you know, in our time of age now, I remember when my mom gave me hours to be at the computer after school when I was younger, for example, and she did it with her reasonings, obviously, like, you know, do your homework and then go out and play football with your friends and then come back, and then before dinner maybe you can have an hour on the computer. And that wasn't even internet, that was just like, you know, what was that? That was after the C64. That was like C64. What else was it? C64 wasn't even my first computer. Atari 130 XT was the first one, I think, with like a tape drive. Something like that. 130 XT, something like that. And yeah, she didn't want me to be online all the time. Not online, but at the computer all the time. But yeah, in this time of age, not having the phone and everything. I mean, I don't have a landline phone anymore because I do everything on my mobile phone. You know, that's we actually come to the point where my internet at home is hooked up. I could plug in a phone, obviously, because I have the line set. I have a phone number, but I only use the fiber, and over the fiber I use everything else, including when I'm at home. My phone is hooked up to the Wi-Fi, and everything comes in through WhatsApp anyway these days, because other people, if I have a friend if Zeke from the UK wants to call me, he's definitely going to do that over WhatsApp rather than his mobile carrier. You know what I mean? And therefore, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know that, Spencer. I know that sometimes as well, where you just disappear from one second to the other because you kind of have to kind of vanish. But still, man, it's like, you know, it's, yeah, difficult. Yeah, I mean, I do have a landline, but I don't have a phone to plug in. You know what I mean? I do have a phone in. I've got a box with a phone in it. I just have to plug it in, and anybody could call me at home, but I literally don't need it. And even my mobile phone, I have like, I don't know, people that call me on the phone, really literally call me, a handful. And chat and stuff like this, yeah, a lot of my contacts. That's why I said a lot of people, they rather call you, they rather send you a message these days before they call you. Which I sometimes find a bit funny though. Like, you know, birthday or whatever. Hey, happy birthday by a message, and you go like, well, come on, give me a, call me on for my birthday at least, you know what I mean? Why does I have not control here? Why does I not have control? So let's see if we can fire these beams this time. Let's try 150% with the apotheosis.
Resources detected.
I know.
Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
Doing it, but just about. We're at 83, 84%, but yeah, we're not running out of power now. We're mining with 150%. It's all good. Let's go.
No resources detected. No resources detected. No
Yeah, Discord is
resources
more about
detected.
chatting, really. Unless you want to go into a game together or whatever, then yeah, you want to use the voice. But most of us, we
No
just use it for
resources
chatting,
detected.
to be honest. But I mostly use it to chat and to stay in touch with people, really. There's this bug still that doesn't
Target
this
locked.
deselect everything. There we go. Let's try this again.
Target locked. Target locked.
Really? That's pretty dark here, huh? Is this the dark side of the moon? Must be.
Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. No
Yeah,
resources
Discord.
detected.
Discord, not so much about voice. I mean, I know a lot of people use it a lot more voice-wise than I do. But I find it there's like the group chats as well. Or obviously you could have a group channel on your Discord where just everybody comes in and hangs out and chats. And I know some people who do it. They're like, they sign on and they get into their guild chat or whatever, and there's 10 people in there and everybody's chatting and all that.
Detected.
But to be honest, if I do that, I completely lose the plot out. There's so many people talking and then trying to stream and all that stuff. Woof.
No resources detected.
It's just too much for
Target
me.
locked.
I'm a simpleton like this.
No resources detected.
What do you mean no resources
Target
detected? I'm right in front of them.
Target locked. Target locked.
There we go.
Target locked. Target locked. No resources detected.
Oh yeah, absolutely agree. I agree with Subudai. Absolutely, you absolutely do not need a microphone for Discord. Absolutely not.
No resources detected. No resources detected.
Where did we come into this field from? We came from
Target
there
locked.
somewhere. This feels very slow actually, this ship.
Target locked.
Well, it needs a time when it turns, it completely loses speed and then like really needs a time to get back to speed. Wow. Is that new?
No resources detected.
No resources detected.
Target locked.
Loads of resources. What are you
Target
talking
locked.
about?
Target locked. Target locked.
I made an account on Crunchyroll and Funimation. They're like Netflix, but only for
No
anime.
resources
Oh, cool.
detected.
I still have my Ooh, what? What was that? What did I find there? That one just told me 43 US dollar. Well, 43 US dollar cent and 40 cents down there. What? For what? That's just pyrite.
No resources detected.
There's only iron and pyrite. There's
No
nothing here
resources
that
detected.
weird stuff.
No resources detected.
My shit don't stack. Stuck my shit. Yeah, it's not stacking. Hello?
Target locked. Target locked.
Well, it doesn't auto stack. It didn't even manually stack just there for a second now. I don't know. It seems to be bogged out again. And it takes some time now to speed up, and every time I move a little bit, I literally stop with this ship. Look at this. And by the time I gain the speed again, I'm literally stopping again. This is weird.
No resources detected.
They changed something
Target
on
locked.
how you control your ships there, apparently.
Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
It's giving you loads of noise notifications now in your mind. Did you see that? Bling, 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 bling. The screen just goes like bling, 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 bling. But yeah, it was not just auto stack, it's just manual stack as well. So I have to see if it stacks once we get back to Proxima to unload this stuff.
No resources detected. No resources detected. No resources detected. No resources detected.
Yeah, now you love Tanya. That's what I said earlier on. You do love Tanya. They changed the shadow engine as well. There's a shadow of my ship over there now. So they made some changes because I remember the shadows being very glitchy and therefore I had them literally turned off. They were causing loads of artifacts on the screen sometimes when you were rotating the camera, at least for me.
Resources detected.
But that seems to have changed here. That's
Target
very
locked.
nice.
Target locked. Target locked. Resources detected. Target locked. Target locked.
Yeah, there it
No
goes. So we'll check
resources
this out.
detected.
Let's try this again in a second. When we're done mining here, let's try to stack this again.
No resources detected.
And let me try and find another game here on the poker. That's like terrible, this table. This is like a rip.
No resources detected.
Okay, so you can't top up in ring games in virtual poker at the moment. That feature hasn't been implemented yet, which means if you play a cash game and you lose chips in the first hands or whatever, and you go down from 100 big blinds of stack to like 50 or whatever, you're literally gonna have to leave the table and come back to have another, to buy back in with 100 big blinds, or yeah, it's a bad strategy. You always want to have like you want to have as many big blinds of chips you can have in a cash game, because eventually when you go all in and you take that pot, you want to get as much payout as you can get for your all in. Same as you get hurt the most when you go all in and you lose. You know what I mean? So if you have like aces in your first hand and you have to go all in because two players are all in and you're sitting down with aces and you go all in. And you get the aces cracked, then you literally have to leave the table and come back to buy in again, and that's kind of bad. And yeah, Subada, you see there, that doesn't rebuy automatically. Rebuy, sorry, stack. Some of them stack, some doesn't, or some don't. The Peridot does stack, the Iron didn't stack for me earlier on, let's see. Now it's stacking, it was just lagging behind maybe earlier on. There we go, now it's all stacked. The Tourmaline doesn't want to stack here. There we go. Now it's stacked. Maybe it just lags out with the database call or whatever. This ship feels so small. Now after I've been cruising around with the Enterprise, it feels so tiny. And they did something to the shadows, because it was never that I didn't see the asteroids, you know what I mean? I literally didn't see that one there.
Target locked. Target locked. Resources detected.
I saw there's going to be a season 2 of Saga of Tanya. You and your Tanya, man. Guys, Spencer, if you could,
No resources
he would probably
detected.
marry Tanya. It's like, really, it's like, wow. You don't watch anime. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't watch anime either. But
No resources detected.
Spencer kind of got me intrigued to check out Tanya eventually, because he's so hyped with Tanya.
No
I kind of have to check it out. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, I really don't do anime either, but why not check it out? What's going on here again? It's still this auto target bug, the release targets bug up there. You see my targets up there on top of the screen. Hitting G should actually remove them,
Target locked.
but apparently it doesn't.
Target locked.
And this rock is barely worth it.
Target
Well,
locked.
while we're here, we might as well empty them.
Target locked.
I never really got into anime, that's the thing. I've tried, maybe I watched the wrong ones back then at that
No
time.
resources detected.
Yeah, anime was never my thing, guys. I know, it's funny though, because I kind of like cartoons, but anime and cartoons obviously not the same.
Resources detected.
But anime, I never got around it really. Never sunk in with me. Well, you could do that, Spencer. Just if you go to Japan and you travel, your mom probably wants you to get a phone so she can stay in touch with you. You know what I mean? Because if you happen to travel to Japan and you don't have a phone, then she's not gonna be able to reach you. I'm just saying. So maybe talk to her. Tell her, Mom, I'm gonna start traveling soon. I'm leaving. Mom, I'm leaving. She'd be like, what? What do you mean you're leaving? He's like, I'm going to Japan, Mom. He said, but you don't have a phone. And it's like, you see?
No resources.
Ah, guys, this one down here you can now drop and drag around. You see, I was mistaken. I thought you can now drop and drag the sidebar. You can rearrange the sidebar. Subudai, you can rearrange the bottom if you feel like it. You can have like a scanner. Here you unlock it, you move your scanner over here. And put this here. You know what I mean? Boom. 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 Nice. Yeah, it is.
Target locked. Resources detected.
What?
Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
Like what?
Target locked.
Really now?
Red alert.
What do you mean red alert? Did she just say, woo, fuck? Fuck, 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 fuck. Boom, look at this, red alert. Did you hear that? That was awesome. I was like, that must be something else. But literally we just had the NPC spawn on us. There they are. And she said red alert. That's new. Yeah, and I don't have guns, so I cloaked. And apparently the cloaks are working now as well, because you remember the NPC was used to attack. Even if they started, once they had a lock on you and you cloaked, they would still fire, but apparently that's not the case anymore. So some very nice changes here in CSC, guys. Very nice stuff, look at this. They don't see me. Let's see what happens when I take off the cloak, which is gonna leave us without shields for a couple of seconds. There we go, being attacked, boom. Put the shields up.
Slipstream initiated.
Phew. So yeah, this is cool. This is some cool changes here, man. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I suppose I don't care. Go back there. It's like, fuck you, NPC. I'm coming back for you. Let's check this out.
Slipstream initiated.
Very nice. Good stuff. Very good stuff.
Destination reached.
What, the destination reached? Breached? Destination breached? Nice.
Resources detected.
Nice.
Target locked.
Ooh. Okay, I'm liking this, guys. I'm liking this. I'm definitely liking this.
Target locked. Target locked.
My coffee. What's happening to my coffee? Yo, coffee. Hang on a sec. Let me talk to my coffee here.
No resources detected.
Apparently you have to turn on the kettle for it to boil. How stupid is that? Stupid kettle.
No resources detected. No resources detected.
But I stop on the spot. Brakes are like, you know, look at the brakes.
Resources
Boom.
detected.
The brakes on this thing.
Input algorithm not accepted.
Yo, Mad Ed in the house. How you doing, man?
Target locked.
Wow, that's loud. Why is everything so loud minus the music? How are you doing, Ed? Let's go. Yo, thanks for the lemons, Ed. How you doing, man? Yeah, he's on Discord. Just popping in to say hi. 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 H-A-I. Hi. I appreciate it, Ed. I appreciate it.
Target locked.
What are you up to, man? Dude, some awesome changes in CSC. I didn't even know.
Target locked. Resources detected. Target locked.
This is taking a piss on me. That's what I mean. The beams I got on there, they're like 100 GU range. Which are like... So we start with this one.
Target locked.
Oh, come on now. What?
Red alert.
Again? I wanna mine this empty. Fuck off. Bastards! Pretty late for you. Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, I started like 8 o'clock tonight or something like this. I started 2 hours ago, 7 o'clock in the evening, my time. It's 9:15 now. It's about 2 hours ago. What's the time for you, man? Is that of Tanya? Yeah, so would I. He has Tanya everywhere.
Resources detected.
I know. Give me my resources. Let's see if we can get another game of poker in a second as well.
Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
Oh, these bastards! Fuck off! Let's tank this. Fuck you guys. I has shields.
Resources detected. No resources detected.
Fuck you! I have shields. Now you see me. No, you don't. This is funny, I'm enjoying this.
Resources detected.
I still see you, yeah, you do.
Target locked.
That's okay, if you see me, that's okay.
Target locked.
You see yourself to some food now. Dude, you know what I made earlier on? I made a chorizo pizza, where basically I bought the barbecue pizza. Now I bought the bacon pizza down at the supermarket. It's like one of these fresh pizza things, not from the freezer, from the fridge basically. And it has some bacon and some cheese on it and I don't know what. And then I bought the chorizo, which cost me like €1 or less than €1, 70 cents or whatever. And I chopped it up and put it on the pizza. And that was my dinner. It was beautiful. It was just missing a beer. It was missing a beer. I had some Coca-Cola with it. I will behave. Don't break anything, Super Die, while you're away. Don't break anything in the kitchen, bro.
No resources detected.
Pasta carbonara with mushrooms or without mushrooms? Are you one of these people that has like mushrooms in their carbonara? Did anybody else hear about what's happening in Greece? No, I did not happening. What's happening in Greece? What's happening now again? I'm busy avoiding the corona and avoiding the asteroid and I'm avoiding all the other end of days, basically everything else that's gonna end our world in the next couple of months. I'm kind of busy avoiding that stuff. Especially the asteroid. The asteroid that's gonna hit us, it's a total extinction level basically. So I'm preparing for that at the moment. By putting some sleeves on the side so I can re-sleeve. But no, what's happening there?
Resources detected. Target locked. Target locked. Hostiles detected.
Hostiles detected. Awesome.
No resources detected. Slipstream initiated.
Wait, I'm slipstreaming. Fuck off. Obviously, once you enter slipstream, your shield's coming down, and that one did some damage there. Bastard. Shields came down to enable slipstream, to engage the slipstream. So yeah, what's happening in Greece? Do I have to Google that? Is it important? Tune! Tune! Where did you read that? You know, if Turkey was to go to war with Greece, then Turkey would basically go to war with the European Union, and they can't do that because they want to be part of the European Union themselves. So I don't think that Greece is going to go to war, or Turkey is going to go to war with Greece, because they're facing the entire the armed forces of the entire European Union, which would be a bold move. Where did you see that? I have to Google that. Hello, Commander. Damage has been repaired. Let me just open up my browser here in the background. Turkey invading Greece. Let's see. Turkey invading Greece. The Greco-Turkish War from 1920? No. Turkey-Greece tensions escalate. December 4th? No. December 12th? No. Alright. You got your connections everywhere, eh? Yeah, that would be a very bold move. And the Turks are kind of busy at the moment. The Turks are busy with containing their own epidemic of the coronavirus. And yeah, I don't know. I just googled it quickly. I couldn't find any headlines. But if you have a friend there, I'll be right back. Coffee's ready, and then we continue. Yeah, Spencer, you must be good with networking. Just don't believe everything people tell you either. You know, people talk a lot of shit as well. Always do your due diligence and see if you can verify what they say.
Not accepted.
Yo, Vizik, thanks for the lemon. Always do your due diligence and verify through other sources if whatever somebody tells you is accurate. Like, you know, I don't know. It's a very, very big thing. Turkey going to war with Greece, while Greece is part of the European Union. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of jihad there. So that wouldn't happen, probably. And if not, there would probably interventions by the European Union and the United Nations, definitely. Anyway, I'm not big on politics, that's the thing. As long as it doesn't affect me personally, I kind of stopped trying to change the world because I tried for the last 45 years and it didn't really work. So now I'm kind of making my peace by wasting my energy on things I can influence directly, like, you know, in my town or in my circle of friends or in my immediate environment, and everything that reads is beyond there. It's basically a waste of time for me. Yeah, no racial conflicts, no national conflicts, no world wars or whatever. I'm too small to change those. you know. So it's not like I don't care. I do care a lot about a lot of things, yeah. But I just don't make them a topic because the opinion isn't strong enough to actually change these events. You know what I mean? So I try to keep them out of my stream. I try to keep them out of my life because, yeah, if I can't change it, it just upsets me. That's why I don't watch news too much either. As long as my own community and my town and my environment is alright, everything is okay, because that's pretty much as far as my influence stretches. And anything beyond my immediate influence or where I think I can have an impact, it's yeah, it's basically wasting your time. Sad part is it took me 45 years to realize that. If I would have known I was 20, I would have wasted less energy on things I can't influence anyway. Yeah, you can be vocal about it and everything. There's nothing wrong with that, obviously. But even I've spent years being vocal on many things, and it doesn't change anything. Yeah, I could tweet all day long about the plastic oceans. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference, for example. Yeah, and that's something that, for example, a topic I'm interested in. The plastic oceans, if you can't even go to the fucking beach anymore because everything has to be wrapped in fucking plastic. But I can't change it. So I'm gonna have to learn to live with it. You know what I mean? And me on my own trying to reduce plastic waste. I'm trying, but I'm still find myself picking up loads of Pepsi bottles and shit like that as well. It's not like I'm not contributing to the waste. Yeah, I definitely are contributing to the waste, but I can't change it, guys. So yeah, I try not to get too involved with these things. Buy Bitcoin, that's the thing. Buy Bitcoin, that's, for example, that's always something good. At the moment, boom, buy Bitcoin. With that dump, if you want to hold midterm, long term, buy Bitcoin right now. Yeah, or get yourself some Gcash actually. Speaking of which, today I didn't have time to do that in the background. I didn't have time to set up any codes. I only set up one code. That mix is kind of cool, isn't it? Sorry, I'm just trying to set something up there. There we go. Okay, we've got loads of pyrite here. What's the pyrite price at the moment? I might just sell some just for the fun of it. Market as pyrite. Wait, what? Marketplace. Resources. Pyrite is about 65 GRP, really? And down there they're buying pyrite for 40 GRP. Quantity 20,000 units. Interesting. 40 GRP a pop. How many do I have? No, buying contract. Wait, what? Yeah, pyrite here, sell. 40 GRP. Wait, why can I not sell to this? Because it's not in station anymore. Oh, come on, stack my shit. So we fly to the S station and try to sell that there. Hard Bitcoin.
Undocking initiated.
Undocking initiated, baby. Should we sell it or should we drop it off somewhere? Let's check out this field. I think I'm not gonna sell it. I think I'm just gonna drop it off in Proxima. Oh, there's another jump gauge Proxima back there. Nice.
Resources detected. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
Buy the Bitcoin. Yeah, Turkey is a hotspot. No troops on the border, defend increase. That's possible, but Spencer, I doubt it. I doubt it. They're not gonna invade. If they invade, the EU has to act because it's a member state. You know what I mean?
No resources.
It's like when the Spanish have their guarded civil ships going into Gibraltar waters, and everybody goes like they want to start a war. They just bullying. The Spanish, that is. I'm not speaking for the Turkish. I'm saying the Spanish when they go whenever they enter Gibraltar territory waters with their guarded civil ships and stuff like this, it's huge. And then the Navy mobilizes and everything, and everybody goes out there. All the shit costs a shitload of money probably. And then they just pull out again. And just show off some bowls, like, you know, don't forget about us, assholes. Our territory. And they go like, no, now it's ours. And it's just
Target locked.
a lot of, you know, dick whipping, basically.
Target locked.
I guess we could say. Dick whipping. Who has the biggest dick?
Target locked. Target locked.
Well, $1.14 Gale value, that would be nice. If these values were right, yeah, I'd be making a killing here. Huh. There really isn't. What do you mean, Zeke? What do you mean with there really isn't? Sometimes with the chat delay, it's difficult to say what the response is from chat. Gonna try to put the. That's why I sometimes try to put the. When I reply to some of the streamers, I kinda try to reply to what they said by kinda almost putting their whatever they said into the reply. It's kinda weird. There really isn't. Ah, right, I get that now. Okay, okay, so that was in response to what Spencer said further up. Yeah, that's why I got confused there, probably. I don't think so. Even if there is a couple of naval ships, Turkish naval ships, showing up at the coast of, or just inside Greek territories, Greek, what do you call it? Greek waters. That's probably dick slapping then. Like I said, we see that down here quite a lot. Everybody, it's not like Spain is going to war with Gibraltar every time they do that. It's just like showing off some cojones and pissing off everybody. They even did that one time last year or 2 years ago. One of the Guardia Civil ships, they literally landed in Gibraltar. Literally in Gibraltar. You can look that up. And yeah, and they went onto the shore. You need some serious balls to do that with a foreign ship, man. They literally beached the ship, and they literally went onto the beach, man. And everybody in Gibraltar was like, "Whoa, outrageous! It's like an invasion." My buddy got nutrition, nice. Your body got nutrition. Cyprus has more to worry about than Greece. Yeah, Cyprus maybe, I don't know. But like I said, guys, with these territorial strike, this territorial stuff and everything, I'm not keeping up there. There's too much negative news out there, and then I'm just getting negative, and you know what I mean. As long as the news doesn't impact me, I'm trying to keep my distance to most of that stuff. It's just I watch TV. If I watch TV, it feels like it's the end of the fucking world, and you get so depressed. You watch the news, and after you watch the news, you go like, suicide is an option, you know, and like no, like no. So yeah, like I said, I'm trying to spend my energy locally, and even there, sometimes it's wasted.
No resources detected.
A list of resources is like, no resources detected, but look at this, sir. Now if I just knew where that just started.
No resources detected.
Great.
Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
Just ask the 8-ball. Just ask the 8-ball, guys. There you go. No thinking.
No resources detected. No resources detected. No resources detected.
Look at that, guys.
No resources
Yes,
detected.
yes, yes. Maybe not. Oh, guys. Look at the chat.
No
Got all your
resources
answers
detected.
there. This is all a lot of shite here. What's this?
Target locked.
I want this.
Target
This.
locked.
This
Target
one.
locked. Target
Early
locked.
in the morning.
Target locked.
No. Subodai, can you just stop bitching for once? Seriously. Sometimes it's just not funny. If you want, start developing and write me a completely decentralized tool that we can use everything across all the different fucking streams. Not my problem if they don't fucking develop proper tools for this shit. While they all think they wanna build decentralized streaming platforms and they're anything but decentralized, you know? All of them. All of them. No, none of them is decentralized. They all have centralized websites, centralized streaming servers, blah blah blah. So maybe one day if somebody actually builds a decentralized streaming platform, we're gonna get there. In the meantime, we're gonna work with the tools we have at our disposal. And that's what it is. I am calm down. You need to get some fucking weed, man. Seriously.
Target locked.
I am calm. But yeah. It is what it is until we get some proper tools.
Resources detected. Target locked. Target locked.
And if they don't offer me an 8-ball on the other platform, then I don't have one. That's why I said I'm gonna look at some scripting myself, because this stuff is, at times it's a bit boring. There's so much you can do with NFTs and shit.
Target locked.
Just have to put it in there.
Target locked.
And stream alert is nothing else than than basically a script triggering on a web server. So there's no magic behind that really. You can get you just need to get the alert, whatever alert you want, and then trigger that from the web world. Tidy Labs, well, Tidy Labs is very much D-Live actually. Tidy obviously built the whole platform for D-Live behind there, where all the alerts and everything. Tidy built all that stuff. That's exclusively for D-Live. It only works with D-Live. Tidy Labs Studio or whatever it's called. That only works with D-Live. And Streamlabs, unfortunately, they haven't implemented. The API is there, but none of the other sides of these streamer services. There is services, Subodai, you know that yourself, like Streamlabs or whatever. And on Streamlabs, for example, on Streamlabs you can configure mixer alerts and all the other stuff. You can configure the stream alerts and for Mixer, for Twitch, and all that stuff. But unfortunately, not including D-Live or Theta and everything, because then I only need one alert source, only one web source I would need instead of like 4. And obviously, each of these they start a process on Windows as well. So the more you have in there, the more power OBS needs as well. The more sources you have in your stream. And we're again kinda, I just reinstalled recently and already have so many sources in there again. It's a lot, bro.
Resources detected.
Yeah. So I wish there would just like more sites would actually add D-Live, and then you could have all the alerts from one web alert. You know what I mean? Only one source in your OBS that triggers all the donation alerts, and then you can worry about bringing in one other source that does I don't know what. You know, GIF across all of them, and then maybe one 8-ball script for all the platforms or whatever you want to bring in. And yeah, that was the shadow flickering again. That's why I had the shadow turned down, because of these flickers. Apparently they're not fully fixed. Unfortunately.
Resources detected.
And I can't target the lowest, the bottom entry here? Why not? Interesting.
Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
Nice ship.
No resources detected. No resources detected. No resources detected. No resources detected. Resources detected. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
Chocolate.
No resources detected. No resources detected. No resources detected. No resources detected. Resources detected. Target locked.
There are no resources for you, but
Target locked.
loads of resources.
Target locked. Target locked. No resources detected. No resources detected. No resources detected. No resources detected. Resources detected. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
just gonna fill up that cargo hold probably. We fill up that cargo and play some Project Genesis after that.
No resources detected. No resources detected. Resources detected. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
We've come a long, long way together. Through
Target
the
locked.
hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. We've come a long, long way together. Through the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. We've come a long, long way together.
No resources detected.
I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. We've come a long, long way together.
No resources detected. Target locked. Resources detected. Target locked.
Wow, this thing has become a fucking tank to move, baby. Wow.
Resources detected. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
Target locked.
Through the hard times, I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
No resources detected. No resources detected. No resources detected. Target locked. locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
Wow.
Target locked.
They're all out of range.
Target locked.
So what's in these rocks where I'm at? A lot of garbage or what?
Target locked.
They're all out of range. What? Ah, because I have these all selected up there still.
Target locked.
Jeez.
Target locked.
There we go.
Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
Really now?
Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
I hate when this happens. I only have 4 hard points, so I can only lock 4 targets, but sometimes it doesn't unlock them properly. And then I can't select another one, and I don't know which one is actively mining. See what I mean? So this is basically in here.
Target locked. Target locked. Target locked. Target locked.
It still locks the target when I click on there, even if it's out of range, basically of the beams.
Target locked.
There we go.
No resources detected. No resources detected. No resources detected. No resources detected. Target locked.
I like how they follow you now. They just follow you around the entire field. Little buggers. Let's see if we can get some companionship going in a little while. I don't know. I still play Project Genesis as well. So many games to play. That's what I keep saying. I've got so many games I want to play, guys. And I can't play them all at the same time.
Target locked. Target locked.
It's just impossible.
Target locked. Target locked.
I like him. Look at them, how they kind of...
No resources detected.
They gotten better. Look at them, how they kind of... They try to circle you. They kind of slow you down by cutting you off or whatever. Little fuckers.
Target locked. Slipstream initiated.
Bastards, still hitting me.
Slipstream initiated.
There should be ship skins on the market now as well for some ships. I think and you get them from NPCs as well, you can get some skins now. Which is kind of cool. Need to shave tomorrow.
Destination reached. Docking initiated.
Nothing beats a good cough. Oof. What? Come on, stack this. Not stacking for me. Oh, come on. Stuck. Yeah, no stacking. Cobalt, iron, aluminium. Do I have any more resources here? blah.
Undocking initiated.
Go to Proxima and then we do some dissolution.
Slipstream initiated. Destination reached. Slipstream initiated. Destination reached. Docking initiated.
Started stacking again. That's not working. Let's see if we can stack it over here. Something's wrong with our stacking, I don't know. I don't know. That just doesn't happen for me. Probably buggered. Check the workshop. Maybe not. Hello, workshop. I'm stuck here. No stacking. Fair enough. Let me just check. I think I left something switched on in the kitchen. Right. I think I'm gonna jump on Dissolution for the on Project Genesis for a bit. But so many changes to CSC, bloody awesome. Good to see all these changes. Game is growing so huge, so quickly. So much to do, but I really have to find my way back into it. Blackie. Hang on a sec. Wow, that has a tune to it now? Interesting. Interesting. Never did that before. It never did that before. Okay, poker, I can't get a game. I've been registered for a while. So I'm gonna shut down the poker client as well here. Damn, really, Mickey? What? Coronavirus live updates. All of Italy to be placed under lockdown conditions. What? Really? Fuck. Now that's very close. $463 deaths, 9,172 cases. Shit. Shit's getting real. Really? Fuck. Shit.
I'm telling you right now, there is not a single DJ out there that likes to hear requests. Hey, fuck you. You know what?
A new oil price war sparked by the coronavirus sent shockwaves through financial markets, with stocks tumbling around the world as more countries implemented measures to contain the outbreak. And the United States tally of known infection passed 500. In New York, Governor Andrew M. Cuomo said, on Monday that the head of the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, Rick Cotton, tested positive for the virus and was being placed on quarantine. In Israel, the government announced that anyone entering the country from abroad will be quarantined for 14 days. Israel is shutting down. I tell you, they're gonna be shutting down the country. One of the first, Italy as well. Fuck. Global markets tanked after Saudi Arabia said it would increase oil production and cut prices. European leaders called for emergency stimulus measures to limit the economic shock from coronavirus-related lockdown and quarantines. Germany reported its first 2 coronavirus deaths as governments around the world intensified efforts to control the virus. Virginia announced its 3rd case. Patients are now being treated in more than 30 states and the District of Columbia. Prison riots have broken out across Italy in one of the first visible signs of social turmoil linked to the coronavirus outbreak. Pa! Boom! Fuck! Terrible news, Mickey. Terrible news. The lockdown is good news, but it shows how fast the epidemic is spreading, Subodai. So while it's good news that they're shutting down, it's also bad news because, yeah, that's basically the last resort. Countries do shutting down the borders and air traffic and sea traffic. That's when things get very, very real. You know what I mean? When was the last time a country shut down for a virus? I don't know. You know what I mean? When was the last time we had an epidemic where actually countries restricted traveling, like European countries? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's heavy. Fuck. If Bitcoin goes to $100, get as many as you fucking can. Seriously, if Bitcoin goes down, way down, buy as many. Never mind whatever you're holding right now, just get as many as you can when we hit the rock bottom. You know, if Bitcoin goes like to stupid price, then pick up as much as you can, guys. He sent the link to the Discord. I'll just take a look there, hang on. Ah, Tanya the Evil trailer, okay. I'm gonna drop this in anything else. No, actually, what is that? Anything else? Where did we have the Corona discussion, guys? Ah, fuck. I said, well, what did I say last week, guys? As long as they don't shut down countries, it's not as bad. Like we talked about this last week. And I was like, as long as they don't restrict travel and they don't shut down the countries, the borders, it's not as bad. Like, you know what I mean? This is bad. This is bad. Oh, shit. Wow. No, absolutely. No. I mean, I don't disagree with shutting the borders. Obviously, that's what they have to do, Mickey. Absolutely. I wouldn't disagree. It just shows how serious the epidemic is. You know what I mean? It's like the last resort. Obviously, if you know you can't control the outbreak or the epidemic, then you have to shut down the borders and the frontiers and sea travel or air traffic, wherever the virus is transported. This is air carried rather than water carried, I believe. So air is the first, like air traffic, air ventilations, planes, for example, planes with the closed circulation system, with the air system in air traffic. You know what I mean? While you're in flight, that spreads the virus like hell, and all this shit. Shutting down is the best thing, but it just shows, and riots in the prisons and stuff like this. Fuck me, man. Fuck. It's the right decision, like, you know, restricting travel and everything and all that stuff, but damn. Yeah, contain and shut it down, like, you know, of course. But fuck. Has ever anybody played this game? What is it called, guys? There is this simulator, and it had a lot of press when the virus broke out. I actually installed it. Plugging. And the crazy thing is, people actually tried to simulate the virus and the infection, yeah, of the virus on the game, because it's apparently kind of realistic, yeah. Plugging, there it is, yeah. And they've been speaking on conventions of Center of Disease Control and I don't know what. However, obviously when the virus broke out, they had I don't know how many million downloads, because people were trying to predict the spread of the virus on the app. And they even made an announcement where they said, like, listen, this is not like, it's not a biolab. It's an app, it's a phone app, it's not a biolab. So whatever you grow or however your virus mutates in the app, doesn't mean the coronavirus is going to do the same thing, like, to avoid panic spreading, because people were actually spreading panic up on top of the results of whatever they had in blocking, yeah. But gameplay wise, apparently, if you read into it, gameplays wise, this is evolved on Steam. Oh, it's even on Steam now. Gameplay-wise, this apparently mimics the growth and the mutation of a virus, depending on the genome of the virus, quite well. And if it's air carried, water carried, livestock carried, and then the game simulates the reactions of the different countries as the virus spreads. And in that game, that's as well. Then they shut down the airports, they shut down the land borders. Eventually they shut down the ports, the seaports, like, they start working on an antivirus and stuff like this. It's crazy, but people actually panicking over the results they get in here. I didn't even know that was on here. Like what, $15, 15 euros on here? It's free. It's free on Android. It's obviously free on Android. Yeah, check that out, guys. Well, I hear from my contact in China, half of China is infected with the virus. Washing hands after visiting the bathroom as well, but stupid people do not even do that. Oh, speaking of washing your hands after going to the bathroom, if you haven't seen that. Hang on. Just in case you didn't see that on my Discord, or on our Discord, guys. Here. Teach your kids early, like, strengthen that immune system. Seriously, the parent is standing right there on the left, and he lets the girl lick all that stuff off. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Damn. That's some serious shit there. This is the bubble popping. We thought it would be overprinting. It still might be, but it looks like there might be the virus. Yeah, what doesn't kill you? But honestly, on the parents' side right now with that virus, dude, I don't know. I was even concerned when I was working this weekend at the bar. Because obviously it was a small tent, a lot of sweating going on, a lot of, hey, you give me some fucking beer. So a lot of spitting going on and all that stuff. And I was like, well, better none of them had just come back from one of the areas where you could cause the virus. And I saw, what did I see today on the news? A 27-year-old and a 45, I believe, tested positive for corona here in Malaga. Malaga is like 150 kilometers away. So that's serious, like, and the 25-year-old, they said that's mainly affecting the elderly. But what we have to see as well is, I don't know yet, I guess that has to be seen, if and how the virus mutates, you know what I mean? Because that's obviously the core thing. That's something I learned from plaguing. Mutation of the virus is very, very important if you want to have an effective virus, or if it's an effective virus, because it's going to start getting resistant against the whatever we come up with, vaccines and stuff like this. So if it mutates, we don't know what's going to happen, And the thing is, first, if you have a high infection rate already, then the virus is out there, you have a high infection rate, and if it then mutates, then you're kind of fucked. You know what I mean? If you have, like, I don't know, 15, 20, 25% of the world population infected with a virus that then starts mutating, then we're pretty much screwed. So, yeah, I hope they get this under control. Damn, this is going really, really going around now, huh? Fuck. This is kind of scary. Hardline measures are the best way to slow the virus spread. It's basically just the headline, and then they go on with the price war, and then they move straight over to New York and Israel. So this is a developing story, guys. This basically, that literally just broke. That literally just broke. That's like, wow. Okay, that's getting serious. That's the wrong headline. This is kind of serious. Wow. Now I do get worried. Like, you know, fuck off. Ah. I'm still on a mountain. I'm like at the ass of the world, guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, at the moment, if we know, well, if the death rate is higher with older people because their immune system isn't as strong or whatever. But that was my point just now, Spencer. If it mutates, if the infection spreads. It depends. If we have an epidemic and the virus is out there and then starts mutating and you have a large number of infected people already, then the mutated virus is gonna it's gonna accelerate the spread of the mutation. You know what I mean? In my opinion, anyway. And I think that's something to be worried about. You know, as long as it doesn't mutate and we contain it and they can create a vaccine. Everything is good, but if we can't contain it and a large portion of the population is infected, even with that version of corona, if it mutates, then it's just gonna be really, really bad. Yeah, you see, there's already 2 strains, so that's the thing, man. And if that keeps mutating, fuck knows what that's gonna turn into. You know what I mean? And that's more like the problem, the initial weird virus. That's what I mean, plugging. It's actually, if you want to learn about viruses and how they actually grow and how they mutate and how they become, like, you know, a killer virus, so to speak. That's obviously the biggest scare. The world scare is eventually. We had the AIDS epidemic, and we had we had the Spanish flu, and we had Ebola. The ultimate scare is. Or the biggest fear is the ultimate killer virus, yeah. And the game kind of simulates what has to happen to a virus and its mutations, yeah, to outrun the civilization and the measures we are taking. Like, you know, the priority of developing a vaccine, how many countries putting their effort into that. It's not just like, you know, if only Italy starts developing a vaccine, that's not going to do anything because they're not going to have the resources. You know what I mean? So you have multiple countries who then start developing, to combining their efforts for a vaccine and whatever, and all the specialists, global biologists, and I don't know how you call them all, you know, virologists, biologists, blah, blah, blah. They all get together and basically, like, you know, end of days scenario, and the game kind of simulates what has to happen to a strain to outrun whatever we would do to actually kill humanity, yeah. And yeah, and that shows you like if you really you can start off with a flu, with a cold in the game, and you make it cold resistant, like, you know, it mutates and it gets more cold resistant and still curable, but we don't pay attention because we, like, you know, classify it as a flu, and only old people get affected or die, so the priority isn't there, and then the virus spreads, and instead of 1 million people, all of a sudden you have like 1 billion people or 750 million people infected, and then it mutates, and then more people die, and that accelerates the spread and stuff like this. So that was kind of interested from a simulating point of view, as a simulator, and I think that's what we have to be worried about if we really want to be worried about this, that the virus mutates. You know, if a bad strain comes out and it mutates, and we have the infection rate is too high already, that could be a serious problem. Fuck. Best to load miscreated in practice. You know, the other day I was thinking, should I load up miscreated and have a really controversial stream title? You know? Or, like, you know, a questionable stream title. I decided against it. I didn't want it to like, you know, dive into that. I was thinking about having like a stream and going, getting ready for, like, you know, Daisy. But yeah. That news just now, Mickey, that's kind of wow. You know what I mean? Oof. That was really wow just now there. Wow. I have friends in Italy, actually. I actually have friends over there. And I love Italy. I've traveled Italy and everything as well. And it's not far from here. Italy from here, that's really kind of spitting across the Mediterranean, you know what I mean? That's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. And also, because it's been treated like a flu virus, we have to say here, flu virus, Italy has like the south of Italy has a similar climate to where I am at. And we are in the lower to the mid-20s now, degrees, that is like 70 Fahrenheit, something like that. So our flu time is literally over. So colder countries, Germany, that's like springtime, early this time, rainy time, and the leftovers of the winter, that's flu time. But down here, and if Italy has a high infection rate on the coronavirus, it kind of shows that it's not really that's that volatile to warmer weather. You know what I mean? Because that's what has to be seen as well. If it's really like a flu strain, then once the cold season is over, the hot weather should kind of, like, you know, work against it. But if that's not the case, and the hot countries get the coronavirus just the same, then it's heat resistant and cold resistant, and that kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Yeah, not to me or here on the mountain, bro. No. I'm declaring this, I'm officially declaring Casares a coronavirus-free area for the time being. And if anybody wants to come over right now visiting, don't. Stay at fucking home. I don't know, man. I don't know. Should I really get ready? Should I really get ready for this? Do I have to crack out the survival kit? I don't know, bro. Fuck. Oof. Let's just let this go away, like everything else. You know what I mean? Let's just let this pass over. Oh, I'm not traveling. I wouldn't travel right now, bro. Seriously, unless something happened to my mom or whatever. Right now traveling, and like I said, in a plane, in an airport, in a plane or whatever, with a closed ventilation system and all that shit. One person sneezes in there, everybody goes like fucking crazy. No, no, baby, no. Let's not do this. Yeah. Like what Mixer sent. Who sent me that? Subodai? No. Vizik sent it to me. Vizik sent that to me. I mean, there's another one. There's another example, a great example of stupid. Like, you know, if you have an epidemic going around. Here's a great example of stupid. And seriously, if you're really that stupid, then you fucking deserve the virus. I'm sorry. This is in Spanish, unfortunately. Vizik sent it to me. En quarantena, puti club con 86 clientes trase positivo en coronavirus de una prostituta. In basically 86 clients of a pussy club, yeah, basically a brothel, yeah, have been put into quarantine after they were infected with the coronavirus by one prostitute, yeah. You have a fucking epidemic going around and you go to a brothel to get your dick wet. How fucking stupid are you? You know what I mean? Seriously, I'm sorry guys, but how fucking stupid can you be? To go out pussy hunting while you have a virus going around. Seriously guys, I mean, you know? When I saw that link, I was laughing. For a fortnight. Yeah, well, that's something else. But I mean, like, you know, you put into quarantine. They've obviously been transported somewhere else, I suppose, or they put a tent over this. But guys, 86 clients of one prostitute. Like, you know, imagine how many these people could have infected. Like, you know, 86 of them. That easily straight away makes it like 150. Then you had 400. Then you had 2,000, and there's your very own epidemic right there. You're gonna be busy girls. Well, that woman has been busy, that's for sure. With 86 clients from one, she's been busy. She had a busy week, that's for sure. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you know. And that was February 26th. That was somewhere up in far away. At that time, I was still saying I said to Visik, that's alright because that's up in Valencia. Valencia is up in the north, well, more like in the center, but no. Well, northeast from here, or basically the east coast of Spain, but halfway up to Barcelona, basically. So that's like very far away from here. And I was like, yeah, fuck that, stupid you. If you need to get laid, why there's the virus going around. I don't know. There's YouPorn, and for everything else, there's MasterCard or Bitcoin. But yeah, stupidity, man. And what do you want to do? No, Blackie, wir gehen später. Wir gehen bald. Jetzt nicht. Wir gehen später. Geh ab jetzt. Mach was da. But yeah, some people are asking for it. Like, you know what I mean? I like what it's called in Spain. Putty Club. Putty Club is like epic. Yeah, we should have a Putty Club sticker. Anybody want to make a Putty Club sticker? That would be so cool. Not Club 21. Let's make it Putty Club. Should I rename it Putty Club? Let's rename Club 21 to Putty Club. But yeah, guys, both. You know what I mean? Wow. Putty Club. Let's go Putty Club. Okay, let's open up Steam here. Project Genesis, Pre-Alpha, Corvus branch. Let's go! Pew. They fixed a lot of stuff, by the way. There also the 16 to 10 screen resolution, that seems to be fixed as well. Let me just see if it's capturing. Yay, it's capturing as well, guys. This is like awesomeness. But I didn't have a login button here. Weird. New York, most infected in the USA. Isn't it also? Sorry guys. Do I have this cache bar issue again now? Nah, come on. Sorry about that noise. Now I have to find that cache folder again. Oh shit, hang on. Alpha stuff. Where was the cache folder for that game? Let me just find that folder. Update roaming. There it is, roaming. What's this? I believe Washington actually holds that title. Why BFH is so popular? Because I don't know. I think it's those kind of battle games are kind of not famous. Sorry, popular on the phones. You can play them like crazy on the phones. They're perfect games for the phone. Like, and I think that's what makes them so wanted, especially by younger folks. Like, you know, you can play them in school and everywhere. I don't know. Just my thinking. Where's the bloody temp folder for that game? I was playing earlier. I got in there just fine. Hang on. I'm gonna start it again. Dude, let me just check my PMs with Oscar here. I have the path in there to that temp folder. Keyboard config, Google Docs, there we go. Stream library, stream apps, common, project genesis, saved, config, there we go, got it. Close local files, project genesis, saved, config. Crash over Windows, no editor. Boom, boom. Config, gone. Let's see what happens. I'm trying to tell right now, but